Oh yeah, let's get to it.
Come on, man.
Yo, what up? It's your boy T Money, man. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey, again, who got the hottest motherfucking intro in the game? Me, T Money. Tell First Taking Them, tell Cam Newton, tell Shannon Sharp, tell Stephen A. Black ass, they can't fuck with me. Let's go. Hey, look, before we get into it, y'all know my motherfucking slogan. Come on, man. Keep it real with me. You gotta keep it real with me, because T gon' keep it real with you. What's happening, family? What's happening, chat? Shout out my boy Ja the Scorpio. He say salute, big homie. Hey, y'all see the title for today? Cam Ward already has a NFL team in mind, but who do y'all think it is? I gotta ask, man, because when I think of a Cam Ward, you gotta think the likes of a Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? Arm like Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm thinking Cam, I'm thinking number one prospect. You feel me? So before we jump into who Cam Ward team is, I gotta critique his gameplay. We gotta talk Cam Ward. Which is, one of the top QBs to come out. Now, quick question. Is Cam Ward better than Shedeur Sanders? And my question to y'all, or my answer to y'all is, we just gonna have to find out. You feel me? Because when it comes down to a Cam Ward type situation, I know he's being critiqued only for playing the half in the bowl game, but I gotta tell y'all, man, when you just thinking about or just when it's a bowl game, he don't really have to go out and give it his all, because at the end of the day, with the successful season and career that he's had at the collegiate level, he has to save his body for something bigger than the college level, and that's the NFL. So when you start to critique or you start to bash certain players for doing certain things, well, let's just think to your favorite team in the NFL, and it's playoff time. You would want them to do what? Rest, right? You would want them to rest players and get ready for the extended season, the extended clip, if I must say. But chat, you can't bash that man for getting ready for an extended career. And when I say that, I'm talking about Cam getting ready for the NFL, pretty much. So shout out to Dash Productions. He said, I low-key think Oregon was a hey man, hey, Oregon got whooped yesterday, right? Ohio State. Yeah, they got whooped, right? What was the score? 41-21? Yeah. Hey, Oregon was looking like that thing, but I always remember they not Ohio State. You know, it's top tier talent. But other than that, you know, back to Cam Ward. When I think of a Cam Ward, I'm looking at a accurate QB. I'm looking at a QB that can move with his feet. I'm looking at a not a game changer, but I'm looking at a no. I take that back. I'm looking at a game changer because when we talking to Cam Ward, we talking a QB that can put the team on his back. You know, if I must say, we're talking about a QB that isn't scared to take chances, that isn't scared to take risk. You know, but at the same time, does the level of talent that he played affect him going into the NFL? And that, yeah, and that I pretty much I'm gonna say it could have something to do with it if you know he goes to the NFL and starts to play that top tier talent. But I don't think, Chad, I don't think it's really gonna affect that man at all. I think that only because he was able to put that team on his back and carry it the way that he did, even though he didn't win every single game. But at a certain point in time, he had you feeling like he was going to. And I do feel like that if he was in the sec, he would have been a problem as well. But, you know, when you think of Cam Ward, right, you think of a big body. You know, you think of a risk taker. You know, game changer, as I mentioned. You know, when I watch Cam, you're full of excitement. You know, because you can't wait to see what he can do with the ball. You know, and like I say, when I watch Cam, you know, it's a feeling that I get from watching him, chat. You know, and it is screaming, you know, NFL level talent. You know, I don't think that the next level will phase a Cam Ward because not only can he throw the ball, chat, he can elude the pocket. He can elude pressure. He can extend plays. So he can get away from pressure. And that's a plus for any team to draft him in the NFL. Now, who is his team or preferred team? We'll get into that a little later on. But when I look at Cam, man, you know, as I go through his stats, my guy threw for 4,313 yards, 39 TDs, 7 interceptions. So almost doubling. You know what I'm saying? He said probably a top 5, maybe 3 QB in the draft. Oh, really? He said same with Indiana. They're 1-2. Yeah. But when I think of a Cam Ward, right, I'm looking at, you know, his yardage. You know, 39 TDs, 7 interceptions. That stands out to me. You know what I'm saying? And give me 1 second, chat. That stands out to me. But then if I match Cam's right beside a Shedeur Sanders, Shedeur only threw for 200 less yards than he did, sitting at 41, 34, 37 TDs, so 2 less touchdowns and 3 more interceptions than Cam threw. So, but when I look at Cam and the completion percentage, it's 63.2, which is good. But when, you know, you watch a Cam, it's like, you know, wow. You know, I mean, no matter what game it is, no matter how long does it take him in the game, he's going to wow you. You know, he's going to make you jump out the seat. Now, Another question that I have for y'all. And look, everybody pulling up. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Another question I got for y'all. Does he go to the combine? Does he enter the combine and show his ability? Does he need to? Does he need to jump in front of, all of those scouts? You know what I'm saying? A TV prompt combine, where the world is watching you at least one more time before you get drafted. Besides pro days, pro days is, the typical old pro day, switch from channel to channel, set to set, school to school. That's cool. Pro days are usually just set for the quarterback to be successful in the first place. But when I think of a Cam Ward chat, I'm thinking of I think he should enter the combine. I don't think that he should, just because he had a good season and, I'm top shit, not, shit like that, they know what I can do. I go and show them that, I'm really that thing, because the combine lets me know what? It lets me know how fast you are. It lets me know what your vertical jump is. It lets me know all the important things, how fast you throw the ball, all of that shit, how accurate you are. And a lot of QBs are scared of the combine. And I've watched a former Alabama, who's a Panther now, Bryce Young, not even go. And I sit there and watch CJ Stroud go, even though he was the talks of being the number one out of that draft that year. But should Cam go to the combine and perform? It wouldn't be. I don't think it's a bad idea. Be good. What's happening? He said, "What up, T Money? It's possible for the Panthers to have the second or third pick in the draft." I already know. He said, "Please, I have a small channel, but I make great edits. Hey man, do your thing. Shout out, edit. But be good. That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Well, not a good question. That's something we know already. And they control their own destiny come Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. But that to Cam Ward, man. Chat, should he enter the combine? Or should he go out and just wait for draft night? Do a little pro day, where it's set to make him look good. Or does he go where the pressure is? A lot of those guys have to go because, that's going to get some eyes put on you that wasn't put on you before. Your draft stock can move up. But, guys like a Carson Beck, I don't think he'd be able to make it. But, guys like him need to go to the combine. You feel me? And that's just what it is. Let me see. But chat, if I'm talking Cam Ward, I would go, just to let people know that, hey, what you seen was really what you seen. I can place the ball where it needs to be. Soft touch, corner pocket, all types of shit, because Cam can make those throws. And that's and what tells you that, T Money? Well, let's take a look at it. 4,313 yards tells me that. 39 TDs tells me that. And 7 interceptions tells me that, which lets me know you protected the ball very well. You feel me? Be good. Say, I'm asking T Money what would need to happen for the Panthers to move up in the draft. Pretty much they would have to lose Sunday, dog. That's just about it. But chat, when we talking about a Cam Ward, what do y'all see? Who do you prefer for Cam to go to? If you had a true destination for Cam Ward, what would it be? You know, uh, would it be a Tennessee? Would it be um, a Cleveland Browns? Would it be a New York Giants? Or even after this Sunday, if the boys switch up back around, which they're saying Carolina might get the second pick in the draft, should it be a Carolina? And that's if shit go the way it's supposed to on Sunday. If not, who do you prefer him to go to? You know, and I told you he already has his NFL team in mind. Um, you know, when I'm thinking a Cam Ward, right? He needs to go somewhere where he's going to be needed, where he's going to be forced to pretty much showcase his ability, which is, they utilize him in every, which way or form. And that's his running ability, his throwing ability. He can go somewhere where a coach will let him be him. As articles flourish about, the young QB in Cam Ward, and about his future, I see a franchise guy, in the NFL level. I see extension. That's what I see, because you can look at talent and pretty much tell how far it's gonna go. And that's any position. That's running back, receiver, defensive end, linebacker, cornerback. You can pretty much see how far talent can go. Like a Travis Hunter, you can pretty much see how far that talent could go. And when I look at a Cam Ward, if I would have to say what would limit Cam, I don't think it would be anything. He said, Lord have mercy, get that nigga out this chat immediately. Mike Green, Will Johnson. Okay. Y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all hit that like button. Hey, and support the channel, man. The Cash App's up in the right-hand corner. T-Money 2 Wise 288. Man, somebody hit that Cash App. Show me love, man. Show me love. Yes, I will be looking to see if that Cash App has been hit. Show me love. But other than that, you pretty much can tell how far talent would go. And Cam, I'm seeing extension. I'm seeing a successful career in the NFL. Now, unlike who we talked about yesterday, which is Shedeur Sanders, I told y'all Shedeur has some things that will stop him from not. Now, I'm not saying from not being successful, not that part, but it's some things that's going to slow him down as far as him getting the hang of the NFL right away. And the reason I say that, his ability to elude pressure, because he's not as fast, chat, and we all see that. Everybody, oh damn, Shedeur slow as hell. Like, he's not as fast as eluding pressure as a Cam Ward. He ain't as big as a Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Cam, the only thing that can stop Cam is Cam. That's it. So when you look at the likes of a Cam Ward, chat, it's his frame, his ability to move, and that's why I say he has the arm, he has the accuracy, and he has the legs to make something happen. So when I see that, I see nothing holding this guy back from being a successful quarterback in the NFL, being that the NFL is now turning into a mobile quarterback league. So, like I say, man, when you see a Cam, I'm seeing wow. Like wow, it's just a wow factor to me, because, like I say, man, and he's had multiple games where he's had high yardage, and if I can, let me get his entire stats up here. I want to see all. Let's see all. Yeah, let's do that. Let me go down to 2024. Defense shipment. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Don't y'all go nowhere. Um, and if I'm looking at Cam, yo, he's went to 3 different schools and played. And each time, except for 2020, he's had 2,260 yards, right? At UIW. And 2021, he had with UIW as well, he had 46, 48. 40s. God damn. I don't see now. I don't know who UIW is, chat. Y'all had to fill me in on them. But I go down to 2022. He has 3,231. That's not bad. Right team, camward in the NFL, that type of yardage gets you a wild card round. See what I'm saying? 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. But I go back to 2021, 47 TDs and 10 interceptions. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. All right, 2023, 323 completions, 485 attempts. Completion percentage had gotten better, 66.6, 3,735, and 25 TDs and 7. So not only did the completion percentage increase, he's shown he was getting better as a QB. So he's not new to the 3,000 club. He ain't new to the 4,000 club, from what I'm seeing. But if I go back to 2021, this lets me know he's a passer, chat. Yeah. He's a passer because the reason I say he's a passer, the attempts. Okay, check this out. 303 attempts in 2020. You know, he did 2,260. All right, so 2021, 590 attempts. Okay, he got 384 out of that 590. 65.1, 4,648, 47 TDs, and 10 interceptions. So, chat, he's a passer by heart. So the ability that I seen him have in Miami, shout out to Cam Ward, of taking off, running the ball, is that's a plus. You know, that's just a plus. That's him elevating and finding himself. So when we go to 2022, he had 497 attempts, 320 completions, 64.4, 3,231 yards, 23 TDs and 9 interceptions. Not bad. These are good numbers, Cam, because in the NFL, as we've seen as the season ends in the NFL Sunday, for a lot of teams, Jordan Love is around this number and he's in the playoffs. So when we, like I say, chat, when we talk about a Cam Ward, nothing is stopping this kid because the running is a plus. Okay, so we go back to 2023 of a Cam Ward. He 485 attempts, 323 completions, 66.6%, 3,735, 25 TDs, 7 interceptions. Okay, here now, chat, this is where it get interesting because when I'm looking at Cam, right here, I see him start to realize that I got to protect the ball. So when you looking at a Cam going from I won't count 2020 because I believe that's when he first started. He only had 4 interceptions though. So 2021, 10 interceptions. 2022, 9 interceptions. 2023, 7 interceptions. So that's showing me that, hey, he's completing. I mean, not completing. He's protecting the ball and keeping it out of harm's way. He's learning that, right? But not only does that stick out to me, chat, the O-line wasn't that good. What, 2022? He was sacked 46 times, right? Offensive line ain't that good again in 2023. Well, somewhat decent, some improvement there. This is probably when Cam started to realize, hey, I can elude pressure. He was sacked 38 times. So if I'm going from 2020 to 2023, he's progressing as far as learning how to protect the rock. You get what I'm saying? But chat, all in all, when I go down to 2024, now this is gonna shock you, right? But I'm gonna break it down. 454 pass attempts, right? 305 completions. So I want y'all keep that in y'all mind, right? Keep that in y'all head. 305 completions, 454 attempts. All right, so check this out. A 67.2% completion percentage, chat. Completion percentage. Which overall his career is a 65.0, and that's good. So peep the yards, and I'm gonna let y'all know something. 43-13. So 4,313 yards, 9.5 yards average. And when you go back to the average of the previous years, you got 7.5, 7.9, 6.5, 7.7. So he has now improved and progressed into what I would like to call, with these numbers that I'm seeing, an NFL quarterback, right? At this young age. So 39 TDs, 7 interceptions. So that's telling me, hey, his longest was 77. He was sacked 22 times, chat. So not only, did his offensive line improve, but he improved by eluding pressure, because I watched almost every one of his games this year. He was eluding pressure and getting away from it and making plays downfield. So not only is he not getting sacked here, his offensive line has improved, but he's helping them out. Because, it's like this, right? When you're looking at these things, right? And I just want to say this. If I go back to Shedeur Sanders, Shedeur from Jackson State from 21 to 22 is 3,231, 37, 32, right? 413 attempts, 272, 483, 341. Colorado, his first year, Chad, he threw for 430 attempts. He only completed 290 passes, ended up with 3230. So when you go back to 2024, he improved. But the only thing that stands out to me and what's big to me with Shedeur is he had less interceptions his previous years before 2024, right? With about around the same amount of attempts, and he completed 353 this year out of 477. So when I'm looking at that, I'm seeing 37 TDs, 10 interceptions. He's getting this done with a bad offensive line, because the reason I know his line is bad, and it's been bad for 2 years, 2023, he was sacked 52 times. 2024, he was sacked 42 times. So Shador is still getting shit done regardless. So let's go back to a Cam, right? Let's go back to the Cam. All right, so when I'm looking at Cam, and I told y'all keep this name in y'all head right quick, right? 305, 454. 454 attempts, he completed 305. He ended up with what? 4,313 yards. Chat. That's telling me this nigga was throwing that ball. And not just for the completions, but he was gunning it. For you to have completed 305 and end up with 4,313 yards, that implies to me you're a gunslinger. And the reason I say this, chat, for you to have the attempts that you had, right? It only complete 305 and end up with 4,313 yards. It's crazy. You was gunning the ball. And that means that you were not only just gunning that motherfucker, but it was you were looking, your vision was downfield. It was open enough for you. Okay, I'm gunning this bitch. You feel me? But if I go back to 4,648 in 2021, he only completed he completed 384, but he did it 590. He had 590 attempts for that. But to get this and have 305 completions, bro, you was gunning that motherfucker. And that's why I say, chat, he has no limit in the NFL. You feel me? And it's like this, chat. He's gonna be successful. And when we talk about, what team he wants to go to, I told you, it's shout out to the new subscribers. It's let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. I seen it. So, Cam pretty much knows, where he wants to go, regardless, right? But the reason T Money say this now, don't critique me on this shit, right? Don't jump on my neck. But yeah, Cam pretty much, he has a relationship with Dan Morgan nobody knows about, right? It's been previous articles, not too big on or talked about as much. That's been going around. Got big at one point in time, then got shut down due to a performance of, Bryce Young. But pretty much I've watched, when this article came out, I watched closely. You can tell which teams I ain't talked with who. It's early. It's evident because, they start to figure out who's the top prospect coming out of college. And once the Carolina Panthers start losing, I'm sorry, I'm saying this shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Once Carolina Panthers start losing, he started to play. He was playing excellent. But once they started to win, it's almost like he was trying to play so he can drop in the draft a little bit. And I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, all right, this shit's starting to make sense. Now it's coming out that if the Panthers lose, that and I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Now y'all can go look all this shit up. If the Panthers lose on Sunday, they could be in the second pick of the NFL draft. If New England loses, I think they remain number one. But all in all, we know New England's not getting a QB. Panthers need one. Regardless of how my motherfuckers think about, what the situation is there in Carolina, it's kind of looking like, if we get number two, Cam will probably end up in Carolina. But, as I'm starting to sit back and see, and when I saw what I saw, I said, man, this is crazy how close and connects the NFL is with college. Because, and Cam wasn't really playing nobody when he started to, it was one point in time a fucking commentator was like, if Cam wants their husband, he better start throwing for more yards right now. And it's like Cam cruised through almost through the entire game. But he didn't do it. He done it for weeks. Like when we started to win, he done it for weeks. But other than that, I just watched. I said, this is crazy because see if you don't, Chad, I'm gonna let you know something. I know y'all like, man, shut the fuck up, you bullshit. Nah, it's true shit. Pretty much, man. You can just if you don't watch, you don't notice. But if you do watch, you see a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I be paying attention. But when I watched, I said, this is crazy. Because the reporters start floating around. So if he hadn't told y'all, I know the chat finna go crazy right quick. Fishbowl, what's happening, baby? He said, I still think Cam has a high ceiling over Shedeur. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fishbub, what Fishbub say? T Money. I see the Giants trading up to get a QB this year. I think they are kicking themselves for not being. Yeah, you said that yesterday. Shout out. He said, yeah, you lying, T Money. Stop the BS. No, it's not BS. It's not BS. You know what I'm saying? Roadmaster, he say, definitely. Yeah. Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit the Cash App, dog. Hey, support the channel, like, share, and subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, hit that Cash App. No, I'm not lying, Red. It's a whole report that was floating around in midair, and it was true that it was coming out of Carolina, a close source to them, Red. That the Panthers, if they had the opportunity or was in position, was looking at taking Justin Fields. And an article read out that they were looking at Justin Fields and Cam Ward, but Justin Fields was going to be the guy to help coach or be that QB to help get Cam Ward where he needed to be. And that's just that article. It had got real big. At one point in time, I had reported it. It was real big. Y'all can say shake my head and all you want to, Red. That shit was real. He said Penix looked good last. Fuck Michael Penix. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Red. But yeah, it's true shit. So Cam Ward already has an NFL team in mind. But who do y'all think it is? I personally think it's Carolina. I'm gonna keep staring at narrative because I feel like that's where he may end up. If things go the way they're supposed to go. Now, if not, we talking a different story. And T Money will be back with with more college reports and shit. Y'all already know this. He said Giants, Cleveland Raiders could all be in the QB hunt. It all depends on what happens Sunday. So if we lose, being that we only won one divisional game this year, and I think a lot of those teams that you guys see that's up top right now, and the reason Carolina may be in position to take the number 2 spot, those guys won at least 2 of their divisional games. We won 1. I know the Browns won at least 2 of their divisional games. I think the Raiders won 1 or 2 of their divisional games. I think it was about 2. And I want to say Tennessee won about, I think they won, like, I don't know. I think because they whooped they whooped somebody in their damn division twice. Was it the Colts? Look, no, I had to look that up. See, Money had to look that part up. But the reason we didn't play for that second is because we only got 1 divisional win. And if we lose Sunday, it don't matter. Like once it comes down to all these teams being 3-14 or 4 and something, those teams beat their divisional opponents at least more times than the other half. That's who's in play for that top pick if we all around the same if we're all around the same record. And that's just how it's coming down. This is why Carolina controls their own destiny. But I think Cam, if you ask me, you say the Panthers can't fuck this up. Hey, Jay, you better tell them, Ja. Roadmaster say, I think the only reason Cam would want to come to Carolina is to take Bryce's job day one. It's happening. But see, that's a tricky situation. But I'm going to say that conversation because Bryce has, we've been saying it for what? Weeks, months. When he started to play good, it could be for draft position. But Carolina didn't take them players out or start saying motherfuckers was hurt and shit. This person might not play for. They didn't do it just for no reason. Because if you're a losing ass team, in my organization, my fans, the only joy I could do to those guys, right, is play all of my starters one last time, just to give the joy to the fans. You get what I'm saying? That's one last treat for us, TV purpose. I don't give a fuck if it's your last home game. I don't give a fuck if we on TV for the last time. You don't just start announcing these injuries out of the blue that nobody ever seen. But that's NFL talk. And be good, say Roadmaster, I would sit him for like half the season. I wait till Bryce fuck up, then move forward. I don't think that. Donna B, what's happening? Donna B said, why have the season double tap the screen? Yeah, do that for me. Do that for me. Most importantly, y'all hit that cash app right quick, man, for real. Hey, T Money 2Ys 288. Y'all want to keep the live going? I can get hype. We can get hype. Hit that cash app, man. Shit. $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to support. You know what I'm saying? Hit the cash app off right quick. But other than that, and the wrenches all on sale, $10. They will go back up to $20. If you want to be a mod over here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cash at me 10 and I'll mod your ass up around this bitch. That's just how it is. But, when I'm looking at the situation, I think Cam is he's in play. If it goes right, Cam Ward is probably in play to go to Carolina, dog. Yeah. I feel like that's what he would want to play anyway. Only because the offensive line is there. The receivers are there. We just don't have a quarterback to elevate them. You get a Cam Ward, get him one more receiver, they're going to want to play. They are going to want to play for that nigga. So this is one, and not only that, Cam, if you're listening to me, it'd be a great idea to go to Carolina too, because the division, that fucking division, it doesn't have a QB of your caliber in it. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about what Baker is doing. How the fuck you let a Baker Mayfield get hurt and play hurt and still end up almost winning the division? Now, the Falcons could win it on Sunday, but we'll have to see. But it's no QB of your caliber. Listen to me. That goes for Kirk Cousins. That goes for Michael Penix. That goes for Derek Carr, which probably ain't gonna be there after next year. And this goes for goddamn Bryce Young. Yeah. All of them niggas, Baker, they're not of your caliber. You want to succeed, my nigga, you take your ass to Carolina. You want to be a division winner and touch the playoffs at least for 2 to 3 years, even beyond that, because those teams are getting ready to strike a rebuild mode. You need to go to Carolina. That's just it. But that's up to them, man. Y'all hit that cash app off, man, for real. You feel me? Look at Red. I know this is gonna get Red hype. Red said, T Money, I've been telling you all season long, you are not drafting the QB. Oh, okay. We'll see. Lil Zo say facts. I ain't gonna lie though. Shador not ready. He need one more year. No, Shador need to go and do some leg press. That's what he need to do. Easy, so Canales won't flip flop between starters. Thank you. Shit. Say LOL. He said I ain't in that no more. Shout out Dale Pride say, I don't think Bryce Young will finish his rookie deal over there in Carolina. I think Bryce Young will get traded. And the Panthers draft Cam Ward and draft him. Hey, talk to him. I keep telling these niggas they ain't hearing me. I told you Cam want to come to Carolina. Who wouldn't want to play behind a Cam Newton? Who wouldn't want to wear them pretty ass colors we get? Now, look, think about it, bro. The situation it's making itself right for Cam. But if Carolina, if we don't get the second and we do fuck around and get the third, I'm moving up. Or I stay at number 3 as long as New England is right there. Because New England can take anybody they want to take. You feel me? If y'all want to keep this live going, man, hit that Cash App off. Right, my shit ain't wrong yet. That Cash App is up here. T-Money 2Ys288. Yeah. Hit the Cash App, man, if you want to keep this motherfucker going. If not, we finna get the fuck up out of here. But I think Cam Ward will probably end up in Carolina, bro. That's just how I'm feeling, chat. That's just what I'm seeing. You know, and the reason I say what I say is because of just I don't know if the situation is right. You know, when you talking, you know, what's the right situation? You know, does Cam Ward have room to reject the team? You know, and then move on to, you know, like let somebody else get him. Like, nah, hey, I'm gonna wait for another phone call. Like, does he have that option? And my question, my answer to that is I don't know. But Cam, the right situation, a long-term situation for you, my nigga, would be Carolina. Just think about it. I want you to think. I know you probably your face came up on my shit. I know y'all be on YouTube, so I know you probably see. Look, the chat going crazy right now. Hey, Red, but T-Money, he wouldn't be playing behind Cam Newton. Cam isn't on the team anymore. He would be playing behind Bryce Young. Now, I never said that, Red. See, that's what I'm talking about. Red, you hear what you want to hear, right? What I said was who wouldn't want to play behind Cam Newton's legacy? You know, try and top that shit. But not only that, be a guy for an organization that's been in trouble for years. Nick Short, he said, I seen an article. We are taking the Longhorns QB late in the draft. I don't want to hear that shit, Nick. We'll get on that. Zara said, yo, I've said that yesterday. The QBs are dropping. If we get the number 3 or 4 pick, Bryce may be gone. He gone, dog. Remember that article that came out early this year about Cam and the Panthers? I told him, hey, listen, see, when y'all come over here, right, y'all don't believe in T-Money. Y'all think I'm talking bullshit. But what's my slogan? Can somebody tell me my slogan in the chat? Come on, man. Keep it real with me. You got to keep it real with me because what? T is going to keep it real with you. So this is proof. I'm not the only nigga that talked about or seen this article. Right? So y'all got to understand. Y'all got to understand, man, that it's bigger than just, and most importantly, while he say double tap the screen, hit that Cash App, man. Do that for me. It's bigger than just, us, because the Panthers are also looking at it like this. You feel me? The article never would have came out. Niggas is listening. Niggas have ears all in that organization, and motherfucker be listening. You don't even think he a reporter. Be reporting your ass the whole time. That's what they get paid to do. More like TMZ inside of the NFL. That's what it is. That's what reporters are. Nope. Do you think Cam Ward goes to the Giants or the Titans? I don't think so. I think, it depends on what happens Sunday, and we'll go over that after Sunday. We'll definitely go over that. Lil Zoe say, Cam Ward went to my school. I told him he's too good to be in Kenneth Word. Okay. I ain't mad with you, T-Money. If Bryce was my QB, I would be dreaming about drafting. Ain't no dreaming, nigga. It's happening. You Red, you fuck around, let us get up there in that conversation. He's gone. He said, bro, you got to be a dog. NFL did Cam wrong. Hey, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's the real Patrick Mahomes. Hey, tell them. They don't want to listen to that. Joseph said he's looking like a Jameis Winston. No, he's not. T-Money, I can explain to you why no NFL prospect would deliberately tank their draft stock for one team that may not even draft them. Who looked like Jameis? Cam Ward? Fuck no. Hey, tell him, lying like a motherfucker. Hey, Fishbub laughing. Look, the chat going crazy. But yeah, man, that's just what I wanted to talk to y'all about as far as when it came to Cam. I could run this live up, you know what I'm saying, but ain't nobody supporting the Cash App, you know what I'm saying? And I got some other stuff I got to handle anyway. Y'all wanted it to keep it going. I give y'all 2 minutes. Hit the Cash App, man. We can keep talking about this shit. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. $5, $10, $20. It don't matter what y'all want to goddamn spare. Support the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. Yeah, but yeah, man. Just I really think Cam wants to go to Carolina, and that's really what I think. Chat. If you want to debate me on it, that's fine. You want to be like Red and try and be like, T-Money, I told you ain't drafting no QB, nigga. Please. Let me tell you something, Red. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable with that nigga Michael Penix. Do you feel me? Now, at the end of the day, nigga's still a rookie. What he needs to do for me, Red, is go out here and get me this second round draft pick so we can get a nigga in here that can handle all y'all in the goddamn division. That's what he need to do. That's what if Michael Penix wants to do T-Money a favor, he goes and get me this third or second round pick in the draft. That's what he does for me and my organization on Sunday. If he don't do that, I'm on his goddamn top. That's just what it is. I'm a top flipper, Red. You know this. Yeah, I'm a top flipper. Yeah, Nick Shaw says you might want to hear it, brother, but might not want to hear it, brother, but it's Sports Illustrated. So yeah, they talking a lot of this and that. Let me ask you something, Nick. If you going number 2 or number 3, why are you going Quinn Ewers? I'm just asking. Like, why go Quinn Ewers? And you can get somebody out of the top who's proven, which stats I just ran down to you: 4,313 yards, 39 TDs, 7 interceptions, and has a repeated cycle of having these numbers up here on his stats. Total of 1,187 yards for a college career, 158 touchdowns, 37 interceptions, 80 long, 156 sacks. Total. Bryce goddamn had half of that in Alabama. The year they said he was good. So, I mean, it is what it is. Red Swarm said, T-Money, I can okay, I just seen that. But Red said 2 words, Malik Neighbors. He's not going there just for no little ass quarterback, Red. I mean, no little ass wide receiver. He ain't going there for that. That's what he ain't gonna do. He ain't going there just for some measly ass 2-minute ass receiver who ain't gonna be there anyway for long. Come on now, think about that. When you got talent around you, do you think Cam Ward, if he had the option, do you think he's thinking, oh, Malik Neighbors is in New York Giants, but they have offensive line problems. They don't have any other receivers. They don't have nothing else. Or do you think he's thinking with them? Carolina tried to fix Bryce up by going to get him a what? They spent 150 million on the line, offensive line, top 5 in the league in every category right now. What the fuck? What? What? Red? What the fuck? I'm being honest with you, Red. Like, what decision are you making? Okay, they got Malik Neighbors. Can I go over and get the numbers I can get in Carolina with Adam Thielen? A proven Jalen Coker, which is undrafted. He'll be signed this year. They're going to get another receiver. A second year Xavier Legette probably ain't going to drop no Cam Ward passes because he's going to work with him. Tight end and Travion Sanders. Tommy Tremble still there. Let's think about that, Red. And now I'm just talking about Chuba Huber. Carolina can be in talks of getting a whole nother running back after him. What's the better situation? It's not New York, nigga. Yeah, see, the niggas talk to me like, Malik Neighbors. Okay. Well, Lanique, he can get double team, right? You do know that, right? He ain't done nothing to impress me. Shit, I don't like you. Well, get the fuck out of here. You know what a dough is? I don't like people who like sports. Get up out of here. Dale Price said, where it's on facts. He said, no late rounds. I'm not going with the number 2. I'm not going QB at number 2. Then Nick, what you going with? Y'all keep hollering defense, but you can't score a fucking point. What's the point? You can't tell them nothing, Dale Pies. Dale Pies said, but the Giants also need a QB. I think they released Daniel Jones. Yeah, but you release Daniel Jones and then you fall in the draft. That don't make sense. You went from picking number 1 to what, number 4? QBs will be gone, my nigga. You won't get one. There's nothing you can offer. New England, you probably getting Brian Burns. That ain't gonna be enough for the top though. But you're gonna have to come off Malik. And then what? Yeah, y'all, come on, man. Y'all gotta think about this. But look, we can get the fuck up out of here, man. I just stopped through the set. He said you can get Coco undrafted FA same where y'all got him. He's nothing special. Shit. He'll put it on y'all goddamn top. Y'all receivers is mediocre. Darryl Mooney, he be catching goddamn. He'll drop a pass quicker than a motherfucker. Drake London is he can catch the ball. He's a possession catch receiver. He does not extend plays for y'all. We are the Panthers. We just trash right now. Panthers don't need a QB. They are not drafting one. Okay. Well, Red, how about look? You focus on your goddamn Falcons and who the fuck y'all gonna draft, and you worry about us getting ready to get Bryce replacement. That's what you do. Don't worry. We got this. We'll worry about us getting Bryce replacement. But since ain't nobody hit that cash out, man, hey, look, T-Money, and they get the fuck up out of here. Hey, y'all see the question? Cam Ward has a NFL team in mind. Now let me say this again. Red fucking me up. Cam Ward already has a team, like NFL team in mind, but who do y'all think it is? But to me, it's the Carolina Panthers. Hey, with that being said, man, we finna get the fuck up out of here. Y'all know my slogan. Come on, man. Keep it real with me. You got to keep it real with me because T gonna keep it real with you. Hey, peace out.